Mouse Centre Chairman Pushpa Kamal Dahal has wrapped up his India visit yesterday. The scheduled meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, however, didn't materialize. It was earlier reported that the Maoist chairman would raise the issue of reviewing the Indo-Nepal 1950 treaty and the EPG report. The meeting debacle with the Indian Prime Minister, despite whatever explanation provided, does send positive signals regarding the Indian stand on these very issues. Good morning, I'm Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. Middleman Deepak Bhatta continues with his commission games gambits, even as a case is being heard at the Apex Court where Bhatta has made Nepal police defendant. Nepal Oil Corporation fails to adjust prices of petroleum products despite buying fuel from India at lowered prices following a fall in prices in the international market. India all set to elect its 15th president. NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu clear favourite over opposition's Yashwant Sinha as Murmu expected to bag over 60% votes. And ruthless Sweden march into the quarterfinals of Women Euro 2022 to end Portugal's interest in the tournament. Crucial last group ties tonight. The issue of procurement of arms and ammunition for Nepal police is drawing attention from several quarters at the moment. Kantipur News reported of sensational evidences about how Commission agent Deepak Bhatta was involved in influencing top-notch bureaucrats home and abroad to finalize these high-yielding commission contracts while procuring outdated arms and ammunition for security departments. It has now been revealed that middleman Deepak Bhatta has filed a case against Nepal police in the weapon procurement case. Nepal police had scrapped a contract with Bhatta 5 years ago when Bhatta had failed to furnish a deal worth 840 million rupees. Following this, Bhatta had filed a case against Nepal police, which is yet to be settled. The question therefore arises that how did Bhatta enter the scene again regarding the procurement of weapons for Nepal police? The Office of the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have already asked Nepal police to scrap any deal with Agent Bhatta. Following this, Agent Bhatta moved the court, making Nepal police the defendant and seeking a reinstatement of the contract. Even as the High Court rejected Bhatta's appeal, the case is now being heard at the Supreme Court. CPN Mouse Centre Chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal has said that his India visit was more fruitful than what was anticipated. Holding a press meeting yesterday upon his arrival at the capital's Tribhuvan International Airport after completing his 3-day India visit, Chairperson Dahal stated that he had received matching response from India like the one he received when he had visited India in the capacity of the Prime Minister. Chairperson Dahal informed that his discussions with Indian Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar and Bharatiya Janata Party President J.P. Nadda centered on issues of border inundation in Nepal, trade deficit, EPG, among others. Dahal also informed that his scheduled meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was cancelled at the last hour. The price of petroleum products has started to go down in the international market. After the decrease in the price of petroleum products in the international market, the Indian Oil Corporation since Saturday has also lowered the price in petroleum products which it sells to Nepal. However, the Nepal Oil Corporation has not shown any interest in adjusting the prices. Nepal Oil Corporation has started purchasing petrol from Indian Oil Corporation at 117.42 rupees per litre and diesel at 137.36 rupees. Petrol has been cheaper by 15 rupees per litre and diesel by 16 rupees. However, the state oil monopoly did not bother to lower the prices as consumers find themselves at the receiving end. The corporation has stated that it would not be adjusting the prices anytime soon, citing its previous losses. Consumers are having to cough up money to pay for the loans taken by the corporation. The government had assured of lowering the tax levied on the sales of petroleum products to reduce the scorching price. However, the government is still collecting 63 rupees tax per litre on the sales of petrol and 47 rupees on diesel. Although there is an alternative to lowering the prices of petroleum products by reducing taxes, the Nepal Oil Corporation has not taken any interest in doing so, citing expenditures are not enough to cover state administrative costs, as lower and medium-class consumers have been compelled to bear the brunt of the price hike. The number of students seeking higher education abroad has dramatically increased this year. The rise in youth seeking higher education in foreign countries is attributed to political instability and a lack of job opportunities back home. 113,600 students have received no objection letter this year alone for higher education in various countries, which is 4 times higher than last year. Sajan Deuja from Bhaktapur desires to attain higher education in management in the UK. Deuja has been hustling to get no objection letter from Foreign Education Department under the Ministry of Education. Deuja is inclined to the UK due to job opportunities along with education. On a daily basis, around 500 students like Deuja reach Keshar Mahal seeking no objection letter. The ministry has used to issue around 1,200 no objection letter during the admission period in foreign universities has now been issuing only 400 NOCs. 113,600 students had received a no objection letter for higher education in foreign countries in the last fiscal year. According to the statistics, 70% of the students preferred Australia for higher studies, while the remaining are in Japan, Korea, the USA, the UK, Canada, among other countries. 29,400 students had received NOC last year. The number has dramatically increased this year as the students were stranded back home amid threats of COVID, while the foreign universities reopened for international students this year. The students are skeptical about their future amid political instability in the country. The authorities' failure to interconnect education and job opportunities has influenced students to choose foreign education. This has also affected foreign currency reserve. The current trend of students going abroad for education and not returning is a matter of concern for the country. The government has lagged far behind in making efforts to provide quality education and create job opportunities in the country itself. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people across the country why has the desire to go abroad for higher education increased among students. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
विदेश पढ्न जाने भनेको गर्व महसुस गर्नु
नेपालमा उच्च शिक्षा हासिल गरे पनि रोजगार पाउन गाह्रो छ
विद्यार्थीहरूलाई आफ्नो देशमा टिकै राख्ने संयन्त्र छैन
नेपालमा भविष्य नदेखिसकेपछि विद्यार्थीहरू प्लान हुने
पढ्नको लागि सम्भावना भयो भने पढ्ने नभए रोजगार गर्ने आर्थिक उपार्जन गर्ने
रोजगारको अवस्था एकदम कमी भएको रे
नेपालमा त अब पढे अनुसार पैसा कमाउन सकिदैन नि
Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: what should be done to curb a sudden surge of coronavirus? Your options are A. Increase health precautions, B. Effective distribution of vaccines, and C. Should be more aware. Voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Before wrapping up, here's a look at the top stories once again. Middleman Deepak Bhatta continues with his commission games gambits even as a case is being heard at the Apex Court where Bhatta has made Nepal police defendant. Nepal Oil Corporation fails to adjust prices of petroleum products despite buying fuel from India at lowered prices following a fall in prices in the international market. India all set to elect its 15th president. NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu clear favourite over opposition's Yashwant Sinha as Murmu expected to bag over 60% votes. And a ruthless Sweden march into the quarterfinals of Women Euro 2022 to end Portugal's interest in the tournament. Crucial last group ties tonight. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day.